Um, in fact, that when I am like 18 years old, I don't know why, but before I don't like photography, but at the time I have the feeling that I want to study about photography, and I asked my dad that I want to like learning photography or journalism, anything, and my dad said that for photography, if you want to take picture or you want to write anything, you should know more about the social, know more about the people, know more about all everything around you. So you should study sociology. It's better than to study photography. It is a skill and you can study it later. So I think that my dad really give a good advice. So choose to study sociology in university. But when I start sociology, I cannot forget that I love photography more, and I start to join some forum and start to study photography. And the most important thing I like is it make me feel more positive a lot and see everything like more interesting. Like before when I travel, I just care like what we will go like the ending of the trip. I don't care like on the way or on the trip what we have, and now I see many things, small things but more interesting for me, and um and even now I feel like it photography is like a skill for me to survive. Like even now, when I get older or I get sick, I still have something to do. I can take portrait of myself when I sick, something like this. So it's the way for me to enjoy the life more. I'm very happy to be in part of the master class, and at the time I know that I will be in the class. It's also the same time I know that my dad get cancer. Yeah, and he have to take a long process and treatment with like take a long time in the hospital too. And after 2 or 3 months, after long treatment, I come home and I see my dad because he lost like 20 or 30 kilo just in few months. And before he a big guy and now very skinny. And at that time I see my dad, he's so very small in his clothes. It looked like me when I'm young and I wearing my parent clothes. So at that time I have the feeling that I'm grow up so much, and I have some responsible more. And I remember many things like when I was a child, my dad still because he also loved travel and photography, so he normally take me to the park or somewhere to take the funny picture for me. So I think it's time for me to take picture for him. From that moment, I told him that I want to take photo him, and he had to behave me to finish this photo essay for my job or for my project, and I would love to be him in one part of my work, and he feel better, and it's like a motivation for us. And during the time I have to wait 3 months for him to get him better and can go out, so I travel a lot by myself. So I take many pictures of like flower, sightseeing, just landscape. That's the place that I want to go with him. And I come back, I use the multi-exposure. It's one skill of photography. And so for one run, I use 2 times the landscape, and I come back home and take picture with him. So it's that make me have the feeling that we travel together. The important thing is for me is in the picture, I want he look happy and enjoy because he very sick. But I hope that when he see the picture, he will know that he not sick. Look like he think he's sick. Yeah, and he can be better soon. I like documentary, and that's why this class very important because it helped me to find out what I can do more. Like it's not just documentary. I mean like it documentary, but it's many way to tell the story. And even 12 photographer here, they have 12 different way to tell the story. And I learned like how many way we can tell is with one subject. I love something like make me free and surprise. That's why in this class I know that it's very serious class and very not easy to get in. But when I do it, I want to make me free, and I that's why I choose film and I choose multi exposure because when I take the picture, I even don't know what the reason. It can be mistake, it can be lost everything, but I don't mind to try, and it get a lot of surprise when I see the result, and I hope people like it too. I think it's the teamwork and sharing because I can learn many view from the great people here because sometimes you tell one story, it's your own story, and you understand it. But for other people, they don't understand the story. They just see the picture. Yeah, and all the master and even all the student here, they help me to sharing their view and what to make the good way to tell my story.